going to start regardless of where he starts. And then I'd say everyone else is just about finding the best 5, which we won't know till camp because we got all the young guys coming in too.
How important is the spring, obviously, for you being a fifth-year guy, coming up to try and earn a spot that, that obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's my last opportunity, last go-around. I mean, I battled it out last year, didn't end up getting the starting job. That happens, but I'm trying to make the most out of this opportunity and just seizing every opportunity that I get.
Was there any consideration to try to find somewhere else, or maybe?
Nah, Michigan through and through for me. I mean, let's go blue all the way.
What did you learn from last year, not getting the starting job, and how are you building on that going into this year?
It's just you got to outwork everybody. I mean, there'd be times where I'd probably get outworked last year. I wouldn't do the extra work, and I mean, past couple years. So it's just about trying to get in there and get all the extra work that you possibly can.
You said you're Michigan through and through, so even if through spring you don't have the starting spot through that, you wouldn't consider exploring another option for.
No, I mean I think I think that I'm one of the top 5. Everyone thinks they're one of the top 5. So I mean, if I'm not starting spring ball, I'll learn that during camp, or if I don't, I mean I'll try to be the best senior leader that I can, regardless of what my role is on the team.
You mentioned the lack of work ethic, but I mean, is there something technique-wise that you needed to improve as well, or strength or something?
I mean, yeah, there's always things to improve on. I mean, I'm not the strongest guy out there, but I mean, definitely always room for improvement on everything. So it's just doing all the little things to get on the field.
Sounds like you're getting a lot of reps at center, though. How do you feel like you're doing in the early going?
Really good. I mean, It's not a new system, but it's new terminology a little bit with Pep Hamilton here. So it's just about getting the calls down, and they put a lot more emphasis on like making calls at the center. So that's been the key for me, is just trying to get everything down, and it's been going really well so far.
Like you said, it's not a new system and everything. How much has the familiarity with the actual system helped you now that you're a couple years in with one?
Oh, it definitely helps a lot. I mean, I'd say about 95% of the players are pretty much the same, just new terminology. But I mean, just knowing every time what you're going to do, you just got to execute it. So that's pretty much the crucial thing now, is just executing every play.
How much is technique a necessity when you're going up against a guy like Brian Monet?
Oh, I mean, Monet, it's a different story. He's one of the strongest guys on the team. So if you don't have good technique, you're going to get blown off the ball regardless of who you are. So technique's crucial with everyone, really.
How hard is it going up against him?
Monet and Mohurst those are two guys you have a block on them. You're like, but it happens. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to get it done. So, but Monet is a different animal, that's for sure.
You're from a football family. Your dad was at UTEP with North Allegheny and Pittsburgh. Through the course of the time you've been here, how much have you kind of leaned on his brain about what kind of coach are you coming from?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has helped. I mean, I've been in 3, potentially 4 new systems, if you depend this as a new system. So, I mean, just learning off him and just trying to bounce ideas off him about making calls and just terminology and stuff, trying to get everything together. So, I mean, I've definitely picked his brain as much as I possibly can.
But before, have you ever been like, Dad, what's this coach thinking? Have you ever had that question about
Oh, yeah. Everyone will have that question every now and then. But, I mean, just about staying positive and just he'll be there to support me no matter what.
How do you guys feel you're doing against the defensive line here in camp?
Yeah, I mean, there's some guys on that D-line, that's for sure. I mean, we lost a lot of guys with Wormley, Taco, Ryan, Godin, but, I mean, you got Rashawn, he's a freak, and the whole starting D-line, a lot of the backups, too, are really coming and competing, so it's just about us out-competing, outworking them every day.
Coach Madison said he's still looking for pass rushers. Who are some of those guys that are some of the better ones on that side of the ball?
I only go against interior guys.
Yeah.
And, Mohurst is never fun to block when it comes to pass pro. He's so quick off the ball. Monet will just try to throw you off the ball. So, yeah, it's no fun going against them.
You said you'd been in 3 or 4 different systems. You've been in your second or third cycle under a Jim Harbaugh spring practice. How are you more prepared now than you were for the first year of Jim Harbaugh's practices?
There's 4-hour practices when you first get here. That was definitely a shock. I mean, no one else in the country is working as hard as we are. So that first year was definitely a shock, and you go back to that second year, it's a little easier. And then this year, feels natural to be practicing out there for 4 hours. So it's just about taking it day by day and treating your body right.
Any changes you had to make to adjust to that? Go into the second year saying, I have to prepare this way.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
anything in particular?
More treatment, a lot more treatment. Just getting in here every day, a couple hours a day, trying to get in the tubs, get stretched out, and just treating your body right, not eating the wrong things and everything. That's definitely one thing I try to improve on. Get this gut a little smaller.
What are the wrong things in your mind?
Oh, pizza! I love pizza. That's my go-to food. So I've been trying to eliminate that. So.
You came here to be the Michigan center. You were recruited as a center. How important is it to you to get this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I want to prove to everyone that I do belong here. I mean, I didn't win the starting job last year. It happens. I mean, did everything in my power, but I think it's my 5th year, so it's my last go-around. So I want to prove to everyone that I belong here, and I'm a Michigan man.
How much is Mason helping you?
A lot. I mean,
Yeah.
we've bounced back and forth. We help each other because he was new to center last
Sure.
year, so I was helping him out with that. But
Yep.
yeah, it's definitely us two up there, like talking it out and talking through the defense and everything. So trying to be senior leaders out there.
How are the young guards playing?
Really good. I mean, just take it day by day. I mean, we all struggle with certain things. Everyone has their things, so it's just about improving on the little things everyone has each day.
What have you seen from some of the younger skill position guys like Chris Evans or McDoom?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of talent on the skill positions this year. I mean, we just got to find the top 5 up front, and we know that the skill guys are just going to take care of business. There's some dudes out there, that's for sure. Probably Don Brown would say.
Is there a back or a couple backs that when you block for, you really just take a step back and say that makes my job that much easier?
Yeah, I mean, you got your guys. You got Karan, you got Ty, you got Chris. They're all very good. I mean, they're all going to get it done in their own way. Ty a little more power. Chris got the finesse. So I mean, there's some guys back there for sure.
Have you seen anything from Kareem?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Walker.
he's been having a hell of a spring. I mean, he's come on really. He runs really hard. So, I mean, expect him to get in. I mean, we'll see. It's a loaded backfield, so we'll see.
Have you been playing some guard as well?
Not this spring. No.
Okay. So basically center.
Basically center right now. So I mean, but if they tell me to play guard, I'll do whatever it takes to get on that field.
How important will that versatility be, not just for you, but for this entire offensive line going into the season?
Oh, huge. I mean, right now we only have 12 linemen. I mean, there's a lot coming in, but I mean, we're low on numbers right now, so it's just about being able to mix and match and just being able. The more you can do, the more opportunities you have to get on the field. So, if they told me to play tight end, I'd try to play tight end. So it's just about getting on the field.
Can you catch?
No, not at all.
Thanks, man.
Got rock.